Hi guys, Monday check-in. I had a very anxiety-filled Sunday, and not for any particular reason than I just wanted to get stuff done in my home, and I wanted to it's like stupid shit, like I can't even remember half of it, but it's also just to get like washing done and get the dishes done and cook lunch and debone a chicken, and then I had a possible work appointment that I postponed because of the weather. It's super misty here today, as you can see, and I just found myself getting more and more anxious throughout the day. And I don't know if you guys experience this, but I was learning, I'm trying to teach myself as much as I can about this condition. So I literally immerse myself in videos and information on borderline, which I generally share to the page without spamming everybody. But the more I was listening, the more anxious I was becoming. Because, you know, I very much, I think, was living in denial that I even had this condition, and that I was living in denial as to how serious it actually is. And when you listen to the professionals talking to you about it, then you think, oh my fuck, I'm so fucking screwed, you know. And that's what I want to do with this page. I want to let you guys know I also feel that it's even though it's coming up to a year, the 14th will be a year from my diagnosis. I've been living with this fucked up state for 50 years. That's been my life. Now I understand why it was so chaotic and I did the things that I did, but it doesn't just happen overnight to change things. And when you suddenly hear, I think you could liken it to somebody that's committed a heinous crime, and they are like, no, didn't do it, and then when they actually realize, maybe if they're sitting in the courtroom or whatever, or they're sitting with the attorney, they realize, oh my fuck, what have I done? It's like that feeling. I could imagine that feeling, because I'm watching on Netflix now, I'm watching that How to Get Away with Murder. Fucking amazing show, you should watch it if you won't. But that's how it feels for me. Like every now and then when I listen to these professionals speaking, and yes, the videos are so helpful. I'm not dissing them, but I'm sharing with how it makes me feel, and it makes me feel like. Sorry, I had a reminder going off. Otherwise, I just forget shit. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you this morning. You're not alone in feeling like, what the fuck. But I think the important thing is, guys, is what we do with that feeling. So I've learned that dialectical behavioral therapy is excellent for that. That's why I'm going to be exploring this journey with you. So as a result, as most of you could see, I was chatting to you at like 2 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep. I thought that watching a bit of TV before I went to bed, not a good idea, I know. I generally don't do that. But last night I did, because I was so anxious I actually wanted to throw up. I went out and I was washing the cars in the rain, and my partner's like, what are you doing? It wasn't pouring, it was just like misty. I said, but my goal is on a Sunday. Sorry, the swimming pool pump has just gone on. My goal is on a Sunday to wash the cars. That's my thing. So that I feel prepared for the week. It's like a little thing that I do. And I knew that it was important for me to do that yesterday. And I said to him, I'm feeling very anxious. I verbalized to him, I'm feeling very anxious. I feel like I want to vomit from it. So I just leave me. I put the radio on in the car and I just jammed and cleaned. Because cleaning is my thing. If I get emotionally upset, then I clean. So that's also why I couldn't sleep last night, meds or no meds. So yeah. Sometimes your anxiety is so strong that it actually goes through your meds, and I totally get that. So it's really misty here today. So I'm going to just find ways today that I can cope with my anxiety hangover. I don't particularly feel like working. I don't particularly feel like getting out of bed. I'm only sitting outside because I'm having a cigarette and I'm still in my pajamas. You could just see this part. But yeah, so I'm going to be sharing with you later today what I did to get out of the state. Cheers, guys.